Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Monday, and all of our guests today, including Bruce Boudreau, standing by, brought to you by Basant Motors. Ready to find your next vehicle? Visit Basant Motors to experience the difference for yourself. The friendly team looks forward to helping you drive home in the perfect vehicle for your needs and budget. Getting to your destination starts with us. Learn more at Basant Motors, BASANT Motors.com. Alex Ovechkin gets goal number 895, greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history. We're joined now from TSN and the NHL Network, former Canucks head coach. He coached Alex Ovechkin for 5 seasons in Washington, Bruce Boudreau. Bruce, thanks for doing this, sir. I know you're busy. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's been an exciting time in the Alex Ovechkin hockey world right now.
Yeah, what's your reaction to him getting goal 895, Bruce, and passing Wayne?
It was pretty exciting. Like, I was doing the game. I was doing the Caps pre and post game, and everybody of all the games recently, I mean, everybody stood up and cheered. I mean, Alan May and Brent Johnson and myself were actually it got pretty emotional in there because this was something that's been building up for a long time in Washington, and to see him finally do it, and to see him do the dive on the ice as we're watching there, it's like all the air went out of the balloon, like it was finally over. And for me, you can tell the love the players had. I mean, they jumped over instantly. It wasn't one of those things that gradually you see the players coming in and one by one coming in and where the whole team is hugging in the corner. No, they couldn't wait for this to happen. This was something that was really big. And if you know Alex, I could see how the players would love the reaction of Dylan Strome. To me, was the best. I'd see it on this section. He's jumping up and down. He can't wait to get into the pile. I mean, so it affected all the players, not just Alex, but a great moment in time, a perfect way for him to score that goal. I mean, from his office, basically, with a shot that beat a goalie and without a screen. It was that good of a play, and congratulations to him. Well earned, you know.
The shot that I loved, if you look on the background, you could see Spencer Carberry and his assistant coaches, his staff. They were all hugging. It was like they won the cup, Bruce.
It was crazy. That's the affection you get for this guy. I mean, you go through it. He's been acting like so well to all the media, answering questions, not being too excited, not dismissing them. And for him to see it, I think it was one of those things that even Wayne was glad that this thing was over. And and now it can be told. And for them to do it in the same amount of games, for him to beat Wayne by 1, I find that not only ironic but crazy. That's a big number to get in those and they did it different ways, but it was amazing.
I probably asked you this before, Bruce, but what was he like to coach?
I mean, to me, he was easy to coach. He's like every other superstar, and there's not a lot of when I say superstars, but they get set in their way. So it was up to me how to handle them a little bit differently, and you look at the personality and everything, and but he wanted to do well. He was the first one asking about video. He was the first one coming in saying, "How'd I do, coach? How'd I do, coach?" But and I've always had a philosophy that if the good outweighs the bad, let's tread lightly. Let's not try to make it where he's got to get that bad perfect where the good suffers, you know? And everybody knows he's probably not the best defensive forward in the league. He's not going to win the Selke, but I didn't harp on it too much at all. As long as he was producing, you'd like him to get better. You'd like his shift times to get shorter, so you would show him statistics on when he had shorter shifts and such, and it worked. And he'd say, because once it was in black and white, he could see it and he could understand it a lot better. Don't forget, he still was a young Russian that didn't master the English language as well as as he mastered it yesterday was fabulous. I thought the way he handled it, the way he handled the Marc-Andre Fleury thing at the end of the game, that is just from him growing up. And see that was great. So I mean, but he was easy to handle. If you asked him to practice hard, you'd come up to him and you'd pat him on the ass and say, "Hey, I really need something out of you today because the guys are sagging. You need to be the big leader." And he'd work his rear end off and have a great practice, and the players would follow him and they'd have a great practice as well too. So you can't get anything negative too much out of me about Alex. I mean, and if all superstars were like that, boy, the world would be easy. I don't think they all are, but he was one of them.
Hey, Bruce, let's go back to the game where Chicago, the empty net, and he says, "Don't put me out because I don't want to score the goal that breaks Gretzky's record into an empty net." What did you think of that?
No, that's when I knew if I was a betting man, I was going to bet on Vegas that he was scoring in the next game because he was going to be determined. Now, would that have, if that was game 82, would he have done that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was 6 games left after that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I knew he would he didn't want to end it that way. I mean, he's been thinking about this for a long time. I mean, and look, that was his 7th goal in 7 games, his 5th straight game that he scored. Like he's feeling it right now, and when he feels it, like he is right now, like I mean, he's going to score. I mean, I don't know how well he's going to feel Thursday. He might still be partying, but I mean, last night I was pretty sure he was going to score that goal yesterday afternoon.
Bruce, you've been in the game of hockey decades. You yourself were a great goal scorer in junior hockey, but to do it at the NHL level is so much tougher. Do you see any possibility of anyone breaking this down the road? I mean, kids are coming out. There's hot shots coming out of junior every year, Bruce, but it's tough.
It is tough. I look at the best players in the game today. The best goal scorers in today's game are Draisaitl and Matthews. And Draisaitl's got 399, and I think, and he would need what my math isn't that great, but about 450 goals. So that's
Wow.
50 times 50 goals a year for the next 9 years, and that's if everything goes right and he plays all the games and you know like that. Alex was he got lucky, and other than this year when he missed 16 games with the broken leg, he's been pretty healthy.
Yep.
So I mean, when you think of numbers like that, they're wow, can anybody do it? But you know what? I think at some point in time, probably long after I'll be gone, but I mean, somebody will break it somehow. Every generation of phenom comes along. They might change the rules to make it a little more goal friendly. Who knows if they're going to make the nets an inch bigger or the rink a little bit wider or longer. But I didn't think. I mean, I liken the record. Like, there's a lot of records always been broken, but I really thought this record was more of the Hank Aaron breaking Babe Ruth's record, and that kind of thing, where Gretzky is Babe Ruth, and nobody thought that could be broken, and then somebody come along and broke it. So, I mean, the world is ever evolving. I don't want to philosophical, but somebody down the road in some year is going to break it. And I mean, because they all are records are made to be broken type things. So I mean, I'm thinking somebody will do it, but it's not going to be in my lifetime.
Hey, Bruce, last week, as we switch gears here for a second, on NHL Network Radio, in reference to the Canucks talks with Rick Tocchet, compared to your dealings here, putting things in public, and saying it's almost bullying him into a new deal. Is that emotions on the Canucks' part, or is that a strategy?
Well, you know I'm not answering this question, don't you? Like I said it, and it was true, but I'm not going to expand on it. I mean, it is what it is. Rick's got a lot more leverage than I had at this stage, and I think he's done a really good job. And but I mean, he's going to choose to do what he wants to do, and that's as far as I'm going to go with that. But I mean,
that's fair.
You know, he's done a great job.
Do you have a sense of what's going to happen with Rick Tocchet and the Canucks? Any idea?
I have no idea.
Gut feeling.
Well, I mean, gut feeling. who wouldn't love to coach the Canucks? But
Yeah.
he's also got a great gig at the head at TNT. I mean, there's going to be a lot of openings. I mean, and he'd probably have the choice of which one he wanted. So I mean, I don't know. I think he's going to make up his own mind. He's very strong-willed, but and very good, and people want him all over the place. And I'm sure the
Yeah.
Canucks really want him badly too. So, and I don't blame him.
All right. Bruce, thanks for this. Appreciate it. And congratulations on playing a part in what Alex Ovechkin has been up to his whole career.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, and quite frankly, you don't realize how great some people are that you coach until you see something like that happens, and then brings everything back in perspective. And he was a good man. He is a good man, and he's a great guy to coach. So good for him.
Thanks,
All right,
Bruce.
you guys have good luck.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we'll talk to you
You
later.
bet.